Let's look at some trade reports. I can make discoveries in 5 turns, but I lose 1 gold per turn. Or I can change the distribution to 5-5. Where I gain 3 gold a turn, but my discoveries take twice as long. For right now, we are scientists, because there is no need for military. The people will grow slowly, and I can always trade back to get my money back. Just enough to run my kingdom, the glorious kingdom of Rome. Magma's Rome, to be more precise. So until we get enough science for seafaring, it might be pretty boring. Hello, Raru. Until then, granaries. Everybody loves granaries. It's where they keep their food. And as always, we're naming future cities after old videos that I've done. So, Phalanx, into the city you go. The town of Gladiator, the Roman gladiators, if you will, should probably build something besides a phalanx. A market's a place always nice to make money. But people need temples. Anything above 5 is probably going to need a temple at this point. So that's why a lot of my cities are producing temples. Speaking of temples, is your body a temple? I wish mine was. It's more like a science fair project right now. Behold the paper boy. She has built the temple. And I could also work on one of the wanderers. Sure not. Why not? Let's build the Great Wall of Rome. The Great Wall of Paper Boy. Of course, it also should be noted that I would like some more settlers in the future. Our 2 biggest competitors right now are India and Britain, that I know of. Paperboy sold their marketplaces, apparently. Oh well, it'll give us enough money to make more science. That's what I get for not paying attention. Very well, they should provide more settlers, so we can make more towns and more babies. Because everybody loves babies. Once again, streaming at the same time as recording. I am recording, right? Yes, I am. So I have a subject for you today. Why so much hate on the internet? Because it's fun? Of course it is. Everybody loves to have fun. And what better way to have fun than to spew drama? Spew lies. But what happens when these lies become either truth or something someone hates? Well, that's a pretty loud thing to talk about. There we go, lower the volume a little bit. So I can have the discussion on why the hate. Because the internet would be pretty boring without it. That is my greatest guess. The other guess is people have opinions, like Rome's sages. And that's why there's laws. Laws for the internet. Are they serious? There is no such thing as laws on the internet. But that allows more technology. With certain other technologies. And now I can build a courthouse. So many things I could do. But let's start researching monarchy. So that I can become a true king and not just a dictator. Is there a difference? Who knows? Oh, hello, Haratas. We are ranked last, apparently. Or near last. I probably need to build more settlers in towns. Because right now I'm pretty stagnant. And with nobody to leech off of. The conquest of Rome is looking pretty bleak. So I'll let them keep making settlers so they can have more babies. As I said before, with great power comes great responsibility. I'm irresponsible. Why am I put in power? Well, somebody needs some comedy. But overall, the point is, don't hate so much that you lose sight of the real thing. The real thing is to have a good time. But not at the expense of somebody else. But know what happens? It's gotta be at the expense of somebody else. And that's sad. It's sad if you hate that much. Just like I need more settlers, I need more subscribers. Supposedly. My subscriber count hasn't gone up very much this year, or last year. But I need to do popular games. I need cold commentation, I guess. Because regular commentation is hard, by golly. I'll tell you what's really hard. Not responding to the trolls. Instead, I should build another city. And for this city, they suggest Syracuse. Well, that's a great town and all. I've never been there myself. I need to name it after one of my video series. I do Let's Plays, mostly now. But perhaps when I did my old school, back when I did reviews and such, it's been a long time. I've been at this for almost 10 years now. I don't know whether that's sad, or that's just me, well, being who I am. These are not necessarily in chronological order, but Hark Hark Draken. Everybody remembers Draken, don't they? They came with the weird sounds, insane critical hits, and armor flying off. So Draken was found in 1140 BC. Yay, the population of Rome has reached 500,000. It's another milestone. I used to do a whole bunch of videos marking my milestones. Not anymore. Laziness? You bet. Necessary? No longer necessary, really. Because I'm pretty sure people can count. Not sure about that sometimes. Because I get comments on parts 49 and 162. About something that happened a long time ago in some videos. Hooray for marketplaces. I'd like to sell you my goods. Not to confuse with McMippins. Roads are great. I'm all over the place today, aren't I? Why, absolutely. Why are you all over the place? A great lib was made in Bombay. That means they can learn anything that has already been learned by other civilizations. Hooray! We have discovered monarchy. And a new technology is available, Stir Up. Not sure what that does. For right now, I'd like some engineering, please. And this would be a great time, I mean a horrible time, to have some riots. Time to go to monarchy. So for a few turns, my cities are not going to be very productive. They might even go into riots. I said might, not guaranteed. Oh yeah, where were we? Speaking of hate and YouTubers. Well, the good thing is, it's gone down for the most part. Except with elections, blah blah blah. Let's not get political here, because after all, we are playing Civilization. And the last thing a civilization needs is politics. Except when I turn into monarchy. So now that I've turned into monarchy, my income has gone up a little bit, but I think that's part of thanks to the marketplaces. Do I have any intelligence? Probably not. I'm expansionistic. Try spelling that in a spelling bee. Of course, asking me to be intelligent is probably a bad attitude. So, a few more turns of skipping turns. Eventually something interesting might happen. So maybe it's about cyberbullying. Do you really want to be a bully when you grow up? No, you don't. So start being nice. Asking people to be nice? I must be ridiculous. Because there is no such thing as nice, except when it's fake. Let me tell you about them fake niceness. It's when people get love and don't deserve to be loved because they're lying. It's hard to tell when people lie sometimes. Because people want to look for a reason to love. And I know that's hard to believe. They want to love something that has no purpose whatsoever. The population of Rome is growing quickly. Thank goodness. Well, if you have gladiators, you've got to have a Colosseum to keep the people entertained, eventually. What I'm disappointed in is we don't have modern day gladiatorial combat. They call it American football. That's the closest thing we got right now. But what we need is real gladiators. Not just like that show American Gladiators, though. We're talking about hardcore blood and guts. Well, you can't send in the lions anymore because they're protected by the ASPCA. So you gotta send in the robots. Speaking of robots, Engineering. That's the first step towards building robots. And I can make television, but I don't have electricity. And electricity is far off. So, what should I be making now? Maps. That'd help out with seafaring. And the good thing is I'm making roads finally. Roads from here to there to everywhere. I still can't build bridges. Lovely. My civilization isn't as advanced as I hoped it was. But I can still make roads and towns to help make Rome glorious. We just can't cross water right now. So our Romans must learn how to swim. Swim great distances. I request the silliest things, don't I? Remember, you gotta walk 10,000 miles in one person's shoes before you understand where they're coming from. And nobody wants to walk that far. It's a shame people don't want to walk nowadays. They gotta ride or be carried everywhere. You know what they say about being carried, don't you? Yes, you do. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So why talk about it? Because it needs to be talked about. You had to walk everywhere and drink it. And walking outside usually led to your doom. Especially when the stars consort against you. Sort of my life, basically. Everything consorts against me. When you're talking about pirates nearby, oh dear. Well, the army of a barbarian has occupied Family Feud. And we lost money for it. Here come the barbarians. So we gotta take back the Family Feud. And that'll involve chariots. It'll involve a lot more than chariots soon, if you know what I mean. But for right now, our settlers might want to hold off on building a road towards there. Oh, look. The barbarian town is full of hateful people. They can't even manage their own towns. Kind of expected, but nonetheless. What I gotta do in Double D right now is build a chariot. More chariots. Yeah. More men with horses. So it can get rid of the barbarians and play the family feud like it's supposed to be played. But like I said, a town of barbarians is uncouth. It's not Roman-like. Also, they made a colossus. I forget what that wonder does specifically, though. It's the one to wonder if I was in a regular game. That I would actually avoid. I prefer the Hanging Gardens or the pyramids myself. Pliny wrote in his book, Rome is the 4th richest civilization in the world. That means we're poor. Shows you how much Pliny knows. I'm rich in the head, and that's what's important. I'm a lot of things in the head, but that's besides the point. And the oracle was made. That means temples for every single town they have. Meanwhile, here I am just making roads. It'll pay off in the long run. In the short run, it kind of hurts, though. Especially since the barbarians are rampaging all over my lands. And that means I need to make units now. Unfortunately, you can only sell one structure in a city per turn. And I really don't like doing this. But when you need money now, you need money now. And I'm probably going to lose that town too. Unless they decide to attack the settlers or do nothing else. Those barbarians can sneak up on you. Wow. Barbarians are just going all over my lands. I guess I just gotta start going all militaristic now. I was trying to be scientific, but no. Well, if it wasn't for those barbarians, I'd be in good shape right now. But now I've lost 2 cities to them. But on the positive side, I have magmaking, which means I can finally build boats. Pathetic boats, but boats nonetheless. Trimmies. The problem with trimmies, though, is they can't go into deep oceans. Well, they can, but they're likely to be lost at sea. So I still have to work on navigation. But the only way to get navigation is with basic math. I need the math. Huzzah! I finally have a chariot unit. Chariot unit has a movement value of 2. But also, since I built roads, I can move much further. Well, not as far as I thought I would be able to. Usually it's a 1/3 of a move with roads. At least in Civ 2. I guess it's a little different here. But still, as long as I have some movement, I can move it to the next square. My attack would be 2/3 of the power. No, I want full power attack to recapture my city there. And I shall build a city there soon. We'll just go to next turn then. Hey, everybody likes excitement. Unfortunately, this excitement is not working out for me very well. Why is it always the excitement that turns into failure all of a sudden? I'm going to start building trimmies, so I can explore the coast, at least, of my continent. And hopefully explore some new lands as well. And with that, I should build a new city, finally. What is this new city going to be? Well, next on the list is River City Ransom. We shall call it River City for short. Can we call it River City? Well, Ryan and Alex, aka Cuneo, and I don't know the name of the other guy. It's not coming to me right now. Anyways, what I was talking about is in River City, you gotta build chimneys. So we can explore everything. And now it's time to capture. Okay, fine, we won't capture it, because the barbarians apparently are very have very good defenses. While attacking with chariots from river isn't exactly a smart idea either. And once again, I am losing the funds. I can hold off a little bit, though. Apparently, my princes and princesses, dukes and duchesses, and all those noble names aside, are taking their honey dipping into my funds, doing who knows what. Also, I don't like how that unit is on the move. So apparently, Big Fatty Plus had to quit his kingdom because it became too chaotic. Everybody started rioting. My problem is I'm going to be overrun by barbarians. Which means I'm going to have to sell more structures. As well as go militaristic. And when you have to go militaristic, by golly, things don't go good. People say you shouldn't use the military unless it's absolutely necessary. Also, there's a food shortage in Paperboy. Oh dear. Now I'm running out of food. How am I running out of food? I guess people don't eat horses there. Anyway, where was I? Ah yes, continuing my forces. And moving across a river, unfortunately, can be painful. Well, let's see what this guy does. There is no money left. And I lost a chariot. What is this legion? It's like he's invincible or something. I don't think I'm going to win. I just don't think I'm going to win anymore. Alright, maybe it's time to abandon the sciences and go with the hate. It's time to succumb to hate. Well, didn't see that coming, now did I? I'd be in panic too if all my cities were being taken over. So until then, they shall have Elvis. Alrighty, it's getting desperate here. I don't ever remember barbarians being this powerful. Then again, this is Civ 1 and not Civ 2. So science is being put on hold. And the taxation for money shall begin. The Great Money Pit, as we shall call it. We shall have to send out all our chariots. And now I'm going to lose Final Fantasy Red Mage Solo Challenge review thingy as well. As if anybody liked that review. See, this is what trolls do. They take over your cities. Oh wow, now the Barbarian Kingdom is larger than my own. The Barbarians have taken 4 of my cities. And thanks to the fog of war, I don't know if these cities are growing without me. In the next video, I'm going to start building up my military. And I mean build it up. There are no health units like Civilization 2. Either a unit lives or dies. They don't have a life meter. I wish I had a life meter right now.